Welcome back. We are in the finals, the quarterfinals of the Geekery Super Sunday Series. Taryn DePaulo on your left, Jose Capistani on the right, playing blue-white control. Taryn playing, he calls it Gruul Ass, and I'm not sure what that's short for, but it's essentially a Chalice of the Void.
It's just a mono red prison
with green.
Mono red prison.
Mono red prison with green.
Yep.
So Chalice on 1 is a pretty strong opening. I feel like Jose is probably playing a lot of 1-drops.
Let's find out. 4, 8, 9,
Taryn
9.
A Tranquil Thicket into a long tank.
Yeah, what are you thinking about?
Jose's thinking maybe? I'm not sure. Everyone's very thoughtful today.
Yes, so.
All right, Jose fetching. This is sped up. Jose's. Would you cough that loudly? All right, here's a Teferi.
Announcing the challenge.
Unsumming your chalice.
It's just going to get played again, but
yeah,
it's fine for now.
Gives you, it essentially gives you a turn off of Taryn doing anything important.
I don't think he was going to do anything important.
He plays another cycling land, and
I think you don't want those on the battlefield.
Manamorphose. I think he just doesn't have any other lands in his hand.
That's the problem.
Yeah. Jose maybe taking over a Force of Negation there? On that Chalice on the way down?
It wouldn't be the worst, I guess.
No.
It's rough, though.
It is.
Chalice is weird. It's one of those cards that's, like, good and bad.
Yeah. Here comes Seasoned Pyromancer.
Is he going to discard 2 relevant cards, or is he going to be discarding 2 lands?
He's got Life from the Loams, which is just the best thing you could ever discard.
Graveyard now.
Yeah, that's very, very good.
It's the draw 2?
Yeah.
Chose not to dredge.
Yeah, Taryn. So Taryn did very well with this deck. When Taryn showed up today, he had never played the deck and didn't know how dredge worked.
Oh.
And so round 1, his opponent had to explain to him what dredge was, and then he just kind of like got it together and just started winning a bunch of games.
Weird.
Yeah. So
very strange.
Taryn coming out of nowhere with this deck to have a relatively good showing.
He could have put 6 cards in the graveyard right there.
Didn't want to.
No.
You wouldn't do that.
Why not?
Boy, it's tough. Our camera footage is getting a little bit wavy here.
Is it? Oh, it is.
It is.
I'm going to go throw up real quick. I'll be back, guys.
John Vidaz is not in the room. I'm not sure how this is happening. All right, so Wyatt and I cut that last clip short because it was so wavy we couldn't bear to watch it.
We were struggling.
Yeah. So what ended up happening is Taryn cast Life from the Loam every turn for the remainder of the game and killed Jose.
Yep.
That's just what happened. Jose couldn't counter them all and eventually died. So we're back here for game 2 and a very nice camera shot that is not at all wavy.
Thank God.
How does this happen?
Praise Zeus.
Yeah.
But we're after sideboards, so...
Oh, yeah, let's look at sideboards. What did you guys have?
Jose has Rest in Pieces.
Yeah.
That's kind of the immediate, my immediate go-to, as well as Surgical Extractions.
Sure.
Besides that, nothing else is going on, really.
Taryn's got Choke, Veil of Summer, 2 Chokes, 3 Veil of Summers, 2 Blood Moons, Cinder Vines. He just seems pretty ready for the shenanigans Jose is going to bring his way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's an opt out of Jose. And then
turn 2 Rest in Peace. That's rough.
Turn 2 Renin 6. It's going to eat a Force of Negation.
It does get exiled, but...
Taryn's exile pile looks a lot like his graveyard.
It does, doesn't
That's
it?
what you don't realize about him.
Oh, gotcha.
They look very similar.
Force of Negation, a weird card, but a very powerful one.
It is actually relevant in exiles, I think.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of people are running it in Legacy specifically because it kind of has that up.
Well,
So, there's a Blood Moon. I think that
Forest.
Jose is not on the super.
Oh, here's an Aether Gust.
Yeah.
It'll just go to the top.
Jose's got 2 non-basics over
That's
there.
not a good answer for that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's 2 islands now. He's just Teferi. I mean, I guess Teferi answers Blood Moon.
Why?
I mean, well...
Oh.
You can't,
Flood painted into Choke.
He can't cast it.
He can't. Oh,
but
he can't.
He did.
I think we backed this up. I think I was sitting next to him, and Jose realized here that he blood braids into this choke under a Teferi.
Yep. That's not a legal game action.
Nope.
You are not allowed to do that.
Yep. So this quickly got out of my depth. Yeah, I immediately called Wesley over because I was like, I'm not sure what to do here. And so
what?
So what happens to the deck up?
Depends where we are. If we're this far, if we're all the way back to Terran's next turn, it's a violation of the rules. They both get warnings, and it just continues as is. If it's something that's caught quick enough, you can back it up.
Yeah, so it went from Terran's turn to Jose's turn back to Terran's turn.
If it's a situation like that in a large tournament, I do believe you just play as is now. It's tough.
This is a tough call.
Multiple cards have been drawn is the problem.
Yeah, both players wanted a resolution. They both wanted the choke just to not happen because Heron didn't want to get one on Jose, I guess. And so what they ended up doing is putting cards back on top of their library and having the choke just not resolve.
Strange.
If you're a judge and you're watching this,
I'm almost positive that's not how it would resolve. Yeah. Too many random cards have been drawn, and yes.
And they both have a little bit more information about what's on top of their library.
Yes.
He did have shuffle their libraries. Maybe that's wrong too.
But the problem is that they don't know that you can't always know what card what was drawn for turn.
Yeah. That was one of his cruxes was if both players agree that this was the card drawn for turn, we can redo it. So I do not know. There's judge calls. I do not envy them because there is a lot of gray area.
I have no problem with them. What? I think judge calls are always good. You should always respect the decision.
Oh, I'm not saying that like they're bad. I'm saying I don't envy the judges. Oh. I'm saying the judges have a hard decision to make generally.
I mean, like as long as they know the rules, it's like, oh, this happens for this reason, so follow it. Like It should be easy.
All right, so the Bloodbraids are going to take down that Teferi. Both Bloodbraids are just 3/2 haste at this point.
It's pretty bad. 4 mana.
Volshock Berserker was a card in Mirrodin.
Goblin Guide is a creature in Modern.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, now that Teferi's off the board, Terran is back to having full-powered Bloodbraids and choke in his library, which is like something Jose can't be happy to see.
Yeah. 100% yeah.
Yeah, a lot of yeah.
Yep.
Seismic Assault for Terran.
Terran also has Blood Moon in hand.
Yeah.
Blood Moon's going to come down right now.
Snapcaster block?
I think.
Yep. It looks like
he does play around.
Jose is targeted Aether Gust.
You can't put Bloodblade on top. It's
no,
a free
you
cascade.
Absolutely cannot put Bloodblade on top.
If Terran wants to cast Blood Moon, that's fine. Cast it again next turn.
Yeah.
A lot of tapping going on here.
He has a lot of options with he has a Seismic Assault in hand as well. So he wants to leave 3 up, but not red, but something. So he has a lot of choices to make.
Aether Gust.
Aether Gust. You want that on top or bottom, Terran?
Probably top.
Bottom.
Oh, okay.
I think he's...
Ren and 6 is pretty good.
Ren and 6 is pretty good.
Get back this Blast Zone.
It's such a value engine.
So he's thinking about getting it back?
Yeah.
Oh, Surgical Extraction on the Blast Zone. That is an interesting decision.
You're denying... There's a light from the loam.
Right.
Yeah.
That's rough.
You're denying them the value of that Ren and 6 plus, but I don't think Terran even has a second Blast Zone.
No, I think he runs 1. We can find out.
Yeah.
We have deck lists. But yeah,
I have his deck list.
It is just 1.
It is 1 Blast Zone, yes. Fetch land here.
So fetch land lets him get value out of Ren and Sticks.
He's got Seismic Assault and Life Removal in his hand.
Yeah, sadly, you have no way to trigger both. So you probably just plus this, get back the land, play both. I guess you could play Seismic Assault, discard the land to do 2 damage, cast Life from the Loam to get it back.
Yeah.
Which is, I guess, value.
Also, I think Jose mulliganed a lot this game. So he's just out of cards.
Oh, he did mulligan out of 5.
Yeah.
So this game probably is just over. I shouldn't say that. There's Celestial Purge.
Yeah, what do you target here?
God, I guess it's going to be that.
Yeah.
Ren and 6 ults in 2 turns, though, so... And Bloodbraid is still here.
Ren and 6 ult isn't that great, honestly.
Not in Terran's deck, no. I do believe in most decks that do run Ren and 6, casting Ren and 6, or ulting Ren and 6 is game over.
Yeah.
But in Terran's deck, I think he doesn't have many targets for it, which is strange.
No, he doesn't.
You can loop Life from the Loams pretty well, though. Which is a neat little trick. By getting to discard your land to then cast your Life from the Loam to get back the land immediately.
Discard your land. That is slightly worse than just casting than dredging Life from the Loam. I do not believe that is the tech.
I mean, he's about to fall into that plan, I believe.
So Jose down to 3.
Yes. Bloodbraid's on the board.
Yeah.
He has 2 cards in hand.
lethal.
One of them
Is a
doesn't
mana
do
leak.
anything.
Yeah.
The other
Is
has to
Nether
do
Gust.
something. I think it does something. Oh, it's a bad something,
Yes,
but it
it
does
is.
something. I mean, yeah, I'll draw Bloodbraid next turn.
I too would be happy to draw Bloodbraid again.
Yeah.
So
Especially considering the first 2 Bloodbraids were 4 mana 3/2s with haste.
Yeah. So Terran could ult this
You're just
Renaissance.
minus.
But just, yeah, your
You're
opponent's
just minus
3.
for 3 turns, I
Yeah.
guess, yeah.
And your opponent has to answer the Bloodbraid and has to answer this Renin 6. So yeah, give him one more thing to deal with. Celestial Purge out of Jose.
That answers technically both these? I think you have to answer the
You
Bloodbraid.
have to answer the Bloodbraid.
You can't mana leak it either, which sucks.
Go to 1, Jose.
Yeah, here's the Bloodbraid. Cascade. What do you think he hits? Chalice of the Void?
I hope it's...
Simmons Spirit Guide.
That's actually another threat. That's very
That
important.
is a poor threat, but it is another threat, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the Celestial Purge. I mean, Jose needs an answer to this.
I don't think he's
res-
running
yeah,
one.
I don't think so. I think the 2 Celestial Purges that he's cast already are answers.
Yes.
And you can't get a Snapcaster off in our set.
Yes.
So,
Jace the Mind Sculptor.
I don't think he does anything.
I think he casts Jace the Mind. Is he casting Jace the Mind Sculptor?
Oh my god, he's just going for it.
All right.
But Brainstorm? Find land, Celestial Purge? Does he run 3? No?
I still think he dies if he finds Land Celestial Purge.
Yeah, there's still a Simmons Spirit Guide on the tail. Like, I don't know what gets you out of this.
There are no outs.
Planar Cleansing for 2 mana.
Ooh.
Pass the turn. And...
Hope Terran doesn't see it.
Yeah, right?
Terran saw it.
Damn it. Terran, why'd you see it?
Come on. What's happening?
I don't know. What is this?
Snapcaster.
Oh, okay.
I don't...
Yeah, I think
I'm
we're
not
just messing around.
I think,
okay, I think
all
we're
right,
good.
we've entered
All right,
shenanigans
we're done,
time.
we're done.